I would now like to introduce the convener of this e-conference, Dr. Kirti Dharwadkar, Director, SB Patil Institute of Management. She is PhD and MPhil in Development Economics and has completed MPM in HR and Industrial Relations from SPPU. She is a PhD guide under SPPU. Ma'am has, to her credit, more than 15 national and international research papers, and she has also co-authored 5 books. She has more than 15 years of experience and is a well-known name in the field of academics. Ma'am is also a member of Academic Council and Board of Studies, SPPU. May I now request you, ma'am, to kindly give away the welcome address?
Thank you, Pranita. Good morning, all the eminent guests on the panel. First, I would like to thank our mentor, Dr. Narayana sir, and Dr. Apurva Palkar, who is the director of CIIL SPPU, who has all accepted our invitation to give away the welcome address as a chief guest. I would like to even thank Dr. Katti, Mr. Katti, who is a real contributor for this particular concept of our seminar, that is innovation. I would like to thank Pratyush Prabhakar sir and Kapil Saraf, who has accepted our invitation and ready to share their views that how the innovation can become an eminent tool or an instrument to achieve your sustainable development. I would like to thank Lakde sir and Parag Kalkar sir and Nautiyal sir, who are going to share their views on this platform tomorrow. Now, how this particular concept has came into existence, we have seen that India is a very big supporter to all the world for its talent sharing. We have supplied, or we can say that there are many Indian people have gone and contributed to the development of many countries. We were never seen a dearth of the talent. But if we see in our own country, we have seen that there is a lot of gaps, innovation and other things are never came into surface to the extent which contribute to the development of the country. After so many years also, we are still struggling to get that platform of best innovator or best innovation practices in our country. If you see that contribution of Indian talent in American economy is very, very huge. India is known for its talent also. When we thought or we were churning on the topic, what should be the topic of current era? India is known as a developing country since very long. We were contributing, everybody was patting that fine, India has such a big talent and we are giving so much things to the world. But if we see the global economy, China was never on the map of the world to give that intellectual property concept to the world. But on the growth and on the innovation path, China has already passes India and become a major contributor now to the world economy. And this has triggered off our concept of this particular e-conference theme. That how the innovation, since we are a B school, we thought that why we should not enter into the innovative management practices which help our business school students, that how they can enter into this innovation arena. It's not the property, or I won't say that only engineers or the scientists or the science background people are only doing the innovation. But if you introduce any new practice which help the economy to support their system of operation, I believe that it is a innovation. Now, how presently or how good you give that support and make your country more efficient to contribute more and more in the world economy, so that our people are recognized in the global arena with more and more weightage. That is the basic idea of this conference. Now, this pandemic, nobody has thought, and innovation has taken a front seat now, and our Honorable Prime Minister has given the concept of Atmanirbhar Bharat. If we see our education system over the period, in olden days we have certain kind of inclination towards different sector or different faculties where the students were shown their interest. But over the period, India is becoming only the service supporter or service provider. We have never thought of giving the people who have the manufacturing capacity. We never, though do we have a potential of becoming the manufacturing hub, but we never gave that importance to the manufacturing, and we've been known and recognized in the world economy as a service provider country. Now remember one thing, that services may change as per the terms and condition offered by a particular people or the particular service provider. But manufacturing is the key for growth of any country you can name. You can take a Germany, you can take a Japan, you can take US, even now China. Most of the foreign countries are investing in China because they were providing them the platform of a manufacturing hub. New innovation platform they have provided, because of which China has seen the growth of leaps and bounds, and today they are trying to rule the world economy. So I feel that even in India, we have to think of tapping our talent, which is draining out of India because of non-availability of opportunities for them, must be retained and nurtured here in our own country for the benefit of our own economy. You have to create, and it's not necessary that innovation is attached to the degree certificate. It depends on how you think, how differently you are able to create, how you nurture the curiosity of the child or the students, and try to channelize that curiosity in transforming that curiosity in an innovation. It may be in the field of engineering, it may be field of science, it may be field of even management. How efficiently you are promoting students to ask the question, why they are not coming up with the different questions in their mind. The more we will do that, you will see that the youth of our country will have that potential which was untapped since many years, will help our country to become a Atmanirbhar. Now I know that it is not a one day affair that today I am thinking, or just Honorable Prime Minister has declared 2 months back, now we are suddenly going to become a very innovative hub in India. But our small step at across the country will certainly add some value to our manufacturing sector and our scientific DRDO, or you can take the Hindustan Aeronautical Limiteds or any other scientific areas, or even I can say pharmacy, microbiology. There are many aspects where student interest was going down. We have to regenerate and push them and try to make them understand that these streams are also equally important, and they also nurture the same kind of your personality and your potential as you can see in the medical and engineering. So I feel that this particular platform of e-conference, or the subject of e-conference, will help all the participants and our students who are becoming a part of this conference will understand that even management can provide that innovative concept to the world, to how make your industry more successful by introducing smaller innovative practices in your organization where you are working, be it in finance, be it in marketing, be it in production, be it in analysis, because analytics is becoming a very new segment and getting more importance nowadays. So how students can develop that skill? You can't sit back and say that I'm not getting an opportunity. You have to try to create a utility of your own ideas in the market, so that people can understand that you are creating something for the society, for the people who are in need of that particular utility. So once that particular thing has introduced in the market, you will see that innovation will automatically come forward by people. And last but not the least, I would like to say that we as a institute, we as a government sector, or I'll say the politicians or the government new bodies who are coming, should provide that opportunity to the smaller innovative ideas. Until and unless they will not be promoted, you should at least tell them that fine, you should come forward and present your ideas. If you will not motivate them, nobody is going to come forward and show their idea. Be it by a failure, but at least he knows that I have been given opportunity to present something new out of the box, which is going to be listened by someone. Maybe I will not get the success in that, but nobody is stopping him to present his idea. So I once again thanks all the panel members who have come here and going to enlighten the new minds who are thinking of bringing something new ideas, some new ideas in present scenario where these things are required. I am sure that this knowledge is going to further lead at least 2, 3 or at least 10 new ideas will come forward in a management segment. So thank you, and I hope that these 2 days will definitely add more and more values to the time you are spending with us. Thank you very much.